And now we have a special moment, a very special moment in this closing ceremony of this set of conferences, this series of international conferences. Loly, you've got a surprise for us, don't you? What are you thinking of? You need to open your mic because you're thinking about it in silence. Yes, now, yes, you're right. I'm thinking with the whole, what the same as the whole association is thinking. We are going to pay a tribute right now to Linda Silverman, Dr. Linda Silverman. We will give her a certificate with this to acknowledge her amazing work and dedication for over 60 years, giving knowledge to help gifted people and all the work she has done along these years.
New Zealand, where I'm director of Reach Education, which
This certificate will be sent to her in this tribute. So, on one side, we'll be giving her this certificate, but from the Association Enol for the study of gifted people, we have also a special acknowledgement for for her personality, for the personal work she has done, how much she has helped us without setting back at any moment. She has shown her human quality. At some point, she asked us what were the questions that we wanted to ask her. I think she had a different plan for her talk, but we had so many questions for her. And she replied to us in a very comprehensive way, even with getting in touch with other experts that also gave us their feedback and shared their knowledge with us. She really deserves this tribute. These months of work with her has brought me together with her. I think it has all brought us together with the love we feel for her since she was here in 2017 in our first Congress. It was an honor meeting her, meeting Anne, and we still feel that. So this tribute is because she deserves it. Everyone who took part deserves it, but this is something very special for us. We will have this acknowledgement, this tribute, and we will write a bit more further on. So this is no more, no less, all our memories or our love to Linda. But it's not just what we think from the association, from the Enol Association. There's lots of people who think very similar things to us. For example, Rosemary Cathcart. Let's see what she thinks about Linda.
Hello, my name's Rosemary Cathcart. I live in New Zealand, where I'm director of Reach Education, which provides professional development for teachers interested in gifted learning. Do you know, I can't remember how long I have known Linda Silverman. For years, she has played an important part in my life. At the time that I did meet her, I felt that I was working pretty much alone in that sort of capacity in New Zealand. And in she came, bringing in contact with the wider world, with all the research that she does, with all the enthusiasm that she brings to it. So she was absolutely a source of renewal and support. I have enjoyed so many conversations and discussions with her over the years, benefited from her knowledge, shared many ideas and thoughts along the way. She brings such energy. She's so vibrant. And she's also so generous with her time. And we've appreciated that here in New Zealand, way on the other side of the world. She's been here a number of times now. She's always well received by very appreciative audiences. And I just think we are tremendously lucky to have a gifted woman of that caliber who is such a star in the gifted profession. So thank you, Linda, for being who you are and what you are.
Thank you very much, Rosemary, for your message. I think Linda likes Asturias more than New Zealand, I have to say. I also want to give the floor to Tina Harlow from Colorado, who would also want to say something to our dear Linda Silverman. The floor is yours, Tina. Apologies for my Spanish, but I'd like to thank the Asociación Loly and Juan to pay a tribute to Linda Silverman.
En esta oportunidad de honrar a la doctora Silverman, mi mentora, colega y amiga. Hello, I am grateful to Juan and the Enol and Loly and the Enol Association for including me in this opportunity to honor Dr. Silverman, my mentor, colleague, and friend. Mi nombre es Tina Harlow. Soy terapista infantil y familiar especialista en superdotación en Colorado, fundadora de Guiding Bright y co-productora del World Hope Project. También trabajo en colaboración con la doctora Linda Silverman y el Gifted Development Center. Un momento. Okay. Los aportes de la doctora Silverman al campo de la superdotación son vastas y el efecto dominó de su trabajo es innumerable. Ella nos ha abierto una ventana al complejo mundo interior de las personas superdotadas. Permitiendo que muchos niños pasen de sentirse invisibles a ser vistos. No puedo pensar en un legado mayor. Dr. Silverman's contributions to the field of giftedness are vast, and the ripple effects of her work countless. She has provided us all a window into the complex inner world of the gifted individual, enabling many children to move from feeling invisible to being seen. I cannot think of any greater legacy. Linda también es un conector. Ella une a personas de ciudades, países y continentes. Sospecho que si rastreamos todo hasta el inicio, ella es la razón por la que estamos unidos en esta pantalla en este momento. Linda is also a connector. She links people together across cities, countries, and continents. I suspect that if we trace it all back, she is the reason that we are joined together on this screen right now. Linda, gracias por obligar incasablemente por los niños superdotados y por nunca rendirte. Has hecho una gran diferencia. Linda, thank you for advocating tirelessly for gifted children and for never giving up. What a difference you have made. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Tina, for your efforts giving your tribute in Spanish and in English. I forgot to tell you that I've got an interpreter in this cycle of conferences, but thank you very much anyway. And then that's a great opportunity to practice your Spanish. You also have many connections with us. So thank you very, very much. Now it's the time to listen to Dr. Javier Renche from Barcelona. Good morning. I'm Dr. Berche, Honorary President of the Association Enol Association for Gifted People. And I want to congratulate once again the association for starting these conferences that have brought us really relevant talks. And I want to highlight also the presence of Dr. Linda Silverman. I can say she was my lecturer. She was my master. When I spent some time in Colorado with her, when I stayed at her place, in her home, I think that 99% of what I know about gifted people is thanks to her. So congratulations again, Enol Association, and thank you for the presence of Dr. Silverman in this cycle of conferences. Congratulations to all. Thank you, Javier. And now we'll give the floor to Anne Beneventi. We had a video ready, but she's going to go live. She has chosen to go live, and it'll be even better than the video. It's great seeing you here after so many years since last time you were here in Oviedo. And Beneventi, the floor is yours.
Did you have a video or shall I talk in real time?
¿Quieres poner el video? Do you want to show the video?
Sure. Is it?
Okay, Javier, video primero.
Thank you.
Sorry me, Anne.
It's okay.
Adelante, Javier.
Hello, I'm Anne Beneventi, the Director of Gifted Qualitative Assessment, and I wanted to say a few words about my mentor, Dr. Linda Silverman. Linda Silverman's contribution to the field of giftedness is just too extensive to mention here, so I'll briefly focus on the area of assessment. Linda draws on her expertise of learning modalities to masterfully interpret IQ tests and detect patterns of strengths and weaknesses in gifted and twice exceptional learners. IQ tests were not capturing the higher levels of giftedness beyond 160 IQ. That was the ceiling of the test. Linda presented her extensive evidence of children in the 200 range to the major test constructors. As a result, we got the extended norms on the Wechsler intelligence scales 4 and 5. Due to Linda's tireless advocacy and research, it's now possible to legitimately measure and identify gifted children at the higher levels of giftedness, our most vulnerable population. Linda was also highly instrumental in getting the test constructors to take the processing speed and working memory out, the two composite areas not highly correlated with intellectual functioning. As a result, we have the General Ability Index, a more realistic picture of strengths when processing issues overshadow giftedness, now enabling giftedness to be recognized and appropriately supported in twice exceptional learners and slow processors. Linda has been a strong proponent of defining giftedness as asynchronous or uneven development rather than as high achievement. Most importantly, she knows what aspects of intellectual functioning IQ tests are not capable of capturing. Those emotional differences, such as deep empathy, intensity, complexity, strong sense of justice. She's been a champion of gifted qualitative assessment and child-centered education and parenting. Instead of being valued for only what they can produce, gifted children are cherished for who they are and the unusual ways they experience life. The support of our gifted begins with proper identification. This is where Linda has made such an enormous contribution to the field of giftedness. The higher the giftedness, the more intense the struggle for identity, meaning, and connection is experienced. Her support of the emotional the emotional well-being of our gifted parallels the mission of the Enol Association. Thank you.
Now I understand, Anna. It was all so nicely prepared in your video. I understand you wanted to play that video. Thank you for your contribution. And little by little, we can see that there might be very strong, very solid reasons for Linda Silverman to receive this tribute. Gretel from Argentina, how do you feel about this? What do you think? What's your opinion? Well, I'm just going to say a few words. I'm really excited and very touched to be talking here with you in front of Linda, for all of you. Thank you, Linda, for all your support, for all your help, for all your contribution that has been so much detailed by Anne. Your writings, your publishings, your literature has been my reference books. The space where I am, I'm gifted, your refugee, was born to spread your word, to spread the word of other authors that are not so available in the Spanish language. And from there, we are trying to explain and spread that giftedness is who you are. It's an experience that grows across your life since you're born, and it's part of your being, of your personality, and your message that is shared with so much passion has touched the lives of so many people in this world. From a mom in Ecuador, a woman in Venezuela, a young girl in Japan, a grandma in Argentina, a double exceptional girl in our country. All of these have benefited from your support, the support you've given to the gifted people, and is not so common. And your fight for visualizing, for making it more visible, for spreading the word, for promoting education. And you have touched these lives, you've transformed these lives. And I'm very touched, as I said, and I'm very thankful to you. And I'm so happy that I can say to you personally, I want to thank also the Enol Association for allowing me to be part of this tribute to you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gretel. From Argentina, we're going to go a bit further north, and her message from Linda Levington sent to us.
Hi, my name is Linda Powers Leviton, and I'm a psychotherapist, and I work with gifted and twice exceptional people of all ages. And I've known Linda Silverman since I was 12 years old. She has been my best friend and mentor, and she wrote the book Upside Down Brilliance about visual spatial learners to help explain people like me, which has been an incredibly healing experience. But she's worked with thousands and thousands of gifted kids to explain hidden learning challenges and other aspects of being twice exceptional that allow parents to have patience and to be their child's advocate. And she is tireless. She is incredibly energetic in bringing groups together and helping children of all kinds. So I just wanted to say that I think she's the greatest, and I hope you'll enjoy experiencing her.
Thank you, Linda. I will now read to you a message that has arrived to us amongst many others. A message from Mindy Solomon that says, I can honestly say that I would not be who I am today without Linda. She has inspired me to follow my passions and has modeled humility, authenticity, and compassion as a leader. We are fortunate to have her in our field and in our lives. Linda Silverman, you're being told amazing things, so beautiful, such beautiful things. It's amazing what we're living. And now we'll watch a video from Carmen Sant. Dear friends from the Enol Association, first of all, I'd like to thank Maria Dolores for organizing once again an event like this with such amazing speakers. And secondly, I'd like to join this tribute to Linda Silverman. I really admire her since I know her from Maria Dolores herself. I admire her work, and I'm very surprised to read and to know her things that we were sharing I had written in my book many things. My book Maldición de la Inteligencia, The Curse of Intelligence. We wrote similar things without knowing each other. I hope we can work together many, many more times. Thank you, Carmen. Now we will listen to Raquel Pardo, some words that she also sends to her mentor. Hi, I'm Raquel Pardo de Santillana Sanz, and I was lucky to meet Linda Silverman in 2002. I contacted her to make a stay in Denver, and she always helped me so much so my budget would fit and my economy could fit the budget, and we managed. My PhD dissertation became reality, my thesis, and since then we've been in touch. I can only thank her in all ways possible. She's a very close person. She's amazing. She's huge in this world of high capacities, high abilities. She's very humble. She's always genuinely worried and wanting to help wherever you need to give answers to people who need it. I feel terribly honored to have been part of her life and to be still part of it. Thank you, Raquel. Jill Kane also has a very interesting opinion about Linda. Let's listen to it.
My name is Michelle Kane, and I'm Professor Emerita at Northeastern Illinois University, where I coordinated a Master of Arts in Gifted Education program for over a decade. It's my honor and privilege today to salute my friend and colleague, Dr. Linda Silverman, for her many, many accomplishments. Both personally and professionally, she's affected me, particularly in bringing the work of Kazimir Dabrowski into the field of gifted education. Other accomplishments of Linda have been in the areas of assessment, where she has assessed over 6,500 children at the Gifted Development Center in Denver, and she brings a wealth of information into that field. Additionally, she has done work in 2E learners, twice exceptionality, and also she has brought the visual spatial learner model into our field. For her many accomplishments, we recognize and salute her and give her many accolades today for all of the things that she's done.
Thank you, Michelle. And now from Chile, we will listen to Ximena, who's a great admirer of Linda Silverman. Thank you very much. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Enol Association, for letting me be part of this tribute to Linda Silverman and to tell her how her research comes all the way to our country in this world, other side of the world. She's a source of inspiration for our association. Feels her so close because in the concept of high abilities that we accept is because we were explained what asynchrony is, what is emotional intensity. She explained to us that these kids are vulnerable to the system and they need so much support, not only from us, parents, of course we do, but also from a system who needs to give these kids harmonious growth. So thank you, Gretel, also for your support, for your help. This tribute connects us all from all over the world. Juan, we see many other known faces, and we all want to say the same. We want to tell Linda, from Chile, we believe in dragons. And as parents, if we need to be that source to ignite the fire, the inner fire of our kids, we are here with the association to help these high abilities to be more visible. We need a support from all of us, as a group, as a block, to help our kids. And I'm emotional because we need everybody's help and everybody's help to help our kids. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ximena Gómez. It's very emotional, of course. It's very exciting, very touching. Imagine also having Linda Silverman with us. But let's listen now to Ellen Fiedler, see what she has to share with us.
Hola todos. It's a pleasure to be with all of you. Linda Silverman and I have been colleagues and close friends for countless years, at least 3 or more decades, maybe 4, maybe more. Linda's work, as we've already heard, is exceptionally notable in innumerable ways. But today I want to especially focus right now on how Linda has supported and encouraged my efforts on behalf of gifted adults. Too many people don't think about giftedness after the children are school age, but now we're beginning to recognize that giftedness goes across the lifespan throughout all ages and stages of life. And Linda has been very instrumental in making that happen. She has helped me immensely and supported me in my writing my book, Bright Adults, Gift, Uniqueness and Belonging Across the Lifespan, as well as publishing numerous journal articles and book chapters and making many presentations. Linda actually created the first international conference on giftedness in adults, and she invited me to keynote that. She founded the Institute for the Study of Advanced Development, and she created the outstanding journal, Advanced Development. Her help in developing understanding and awareness of the needs of gifted adults has recently led to her support for the Salon series on the inner experience of gifted adults. And I was pleased to be a part of the team that went together to create the whole concept of that idea. And the support of the Institute for Advanced Development, with Linda's encouragement, has made that possible. And that Salon series is happening right now. The third session of the series for this month will be held tonight, featuring Stephanie Tolan. So this is going out internationally to all of you and to Loly and to those of you who are participating in this conference, with appreciation for all you're doing to really understand that giftedness is a matter of every stage and age of life. And Linda's work in supporting that has been very instrumental. So thank you, my dear friend Linda. I appreciate you a lot. And it's a pleasure to see all the tributes that are going out to you. It's my pleasure to join in this, and I appreciate the efforts that have gone into creating this so that you may hear the words of those who appreciate you throughout the globe. Blessings to you, dear Linda.
Thank you so much, Ellen. And now, from the Enol Association, we want to make you a gift. We want to give you a present to all the people who have taken part in this closing ceremony, and those of you who have taken part of this cycle of conferences. We want to share you our land, our country, our region, but especially for Linda Silverman, who is also Asturian. Even though she didn't know at the time she came when she landed in 2017 at our airport, but then she found out that she was also Asturian. So we'll give you an opportunity to see our land, our region, to listen to it, and then we will talk to Linda Silverman. This is our hymn. Asturian people, dear Linda, we always say, puxa Asturias. So as you're already Asturian, please go ahead and say, puxa Asturias.
Puxa Asturias.
Puxa Asturias.
Muy bien, adelante, Linda.
Excellent, Linda. Well, the floor is yours. Thank you very much, Pusha. And I'd like now to listen to you and listen how you feel after this tribute, after what all you've heard, after seeing what people think about you.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm almost in tears. I don't know if I can talk. I'm so deeply moved by all of this sentiment. I had no idea. It was a complete surprise. And, all of you who are part of this are aware that we put the children's needs first. We put the adults, the gifted adults, the parents, the grandparents, all of the gifted people that we work with, we put everyone else's needs first, and we don't ever take stock or have the time to stand back and say, what have I accomplished? Who have I influenced? Has anything that I've done made a difference? We're too busy asking what is still needed, and we're always filling the needs of other people. So it didn't even cross my mind that my work was influencing so many people in so many countries that I had no awareness of. I'm so moved and so touched. Thank you to you, Juan, and to Loly for putting this all together. I'm grateful to Javier Berche, who was my first exposure to Spain. He came and visited me, and we did, in fact, he didn't speak very much English, and he stayed with me, and we tried to communicate with me not knowing any Spanish and him knowing very little English, but we still managed to communicate a great deal. I was so impressed with his work with babies and how the infants, his studies of gifted infants, how they had greater glucose absorption than other children, and that they had faster reflex development than other children. And we went together to a World Council conference, and I got to hear him present. He presented, I think, in English. I don't think he had a translator, which had to have been very difficult. So that was my first experience. Was when Javier came to Colorado, and then he invited me to speak at a conference he put together in Barcelona. And I think that was 1987, but it was so long ago, I'm not sure I have the right year. But it was a wonderful experience. And I absolutely fell in love with Asturias, as you know. I'm honored to be an Asturian. I will consider that the most precious gift that you gave me, to be an honorary Asturian. There's something about your magical place that has filled my soul ever since. The people, the places, the food, everything. The Celtic pieces of it, everything about it was so meaningful to me. I can't tell you what a difference it's made. And now to see the work that you're doing internationally, and how COVID has given us the blessing of connecting via Zoom via internet with people all over the world who otherwise would not be able to travel to your beautiful part of the country and to be together. It was a blessing to the world and to us to be able to connect in this way via internet with so many people. And I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am for this tribute. It's something I will cherish and remember for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you very much. Push
Muchísimas gracias,
Asturias.
Linda.
And thank
Push
you.
Asturias.